So we're back sitting in front of this wall again where we sat last term. Last term we briefly looked at fact questions. The ways that fact questions start are things like how might, why do you think, predict what would happen if, what do you think about, who should, when might, in what ways, and then the similar and different one. So what I want you to do, our topic at the moment is the sun, to do with beyond. So I want you to quickly talk to the people around you about some questions using, hang on, listen to the instructions first, using these sentence starters that you might have about the sun. Have a quick talk now. We were thinking about some big fat questions to do with the sun. Okay? Hands up if you thought of one that started with one of those sentence starters. Okay? Haneda, what was your fat question?
Why do you think the sun turns yellow?
Why do you think the sun turns yellow, or why do you think the sun is yellow? Is the sun yellow?
No, it's fire colour.
Did anyone find a picture of the sun that was yellow? Was it totally yellow?
No.
Were there other colours mixed in?
It's kind of red.
Okay, hands are up. Okay, but that's a good example of a question. Hahuna,
How come the sun is red?
how come the sun is red? Did you use one of these? Or why do you think the sun is red? Yeah, why do you think the sun is red? Tifaya,
We did first.
what was your question?
How might I got these?
How might it got there? What do you think she means? How might it got there? Is that very good English?
When might I get
Oh, hang on, try again.
How long has it been here?
How long has the sun been there? Okay. Yep. Casey, what was your question?
How might did it get red?
How might the sun did it get red?
I mean, how might I forgot.
How might's quite a hard one. Why do you think the sun is red? That might be a better one, eh? Why do you think? Okay. And we're going over here to Desire.
When might the sun turn red or orange?
So, or when might the sun change colour?
Every time.
Okay. Kiana?
Why do you think the sun is a big ball of fire?
Why do you think the sun is a big ball of fire, Rajiv?
When might the sun be I was trying to say who made the sun? The sun made
Okay.
God. The sun
I don't know about that one. That might be a hard question to answer.
The sun made
How did the sun get there?
Who made it? God made
I don't know if you'll ever find the answer. Lucas, what's your question? Sorry, there's a lot of calling out at the moment.
Why do you think the sun is yellow, orange, and red?
Why do you think the sun is different colours? Yep. Sorry. Going this way to Mr. Leon.
Why is the sun humongous?
Okay. Is that using one of those? Okay. Here we go. I'm going to ask you, you're going to talk to the people around you again in a minute. You to think about a question to do with the sun that starts with the words predict what would happen if. So if you're predicting, you're thinking about what would happen if. So talk to the people around you. I want a question starting with predict what would happen if. Go.
What will happen if the sun broke?
The sun broke. Yep, Kiana.
Predict what would happen if the sun just disappeared.
Taniura.
What would happen if there weren't no sun?
If there wasn't a sun, Loki.
If it wasn't
Predict what would happen if.
I'll predict what would happen if there was no sun. It wouldn't.
No, I don't want the answer. Just the question. Casey?
Predict what will happen if the sun went into the earth.
Okay, if the sun crashed into the earth somehow. Okay, so that's good. I want you to think about a question you could ask someone to do with the sun, starting with the fat question starter. What advice would you give? So if you're going to give someone else some advice about something to do with the sun, what advice would you give? So ask your sentence with the sentence starter. What advice would you give?
What advice would you give if the sun went away?
Okay. Kiana?
What advice would you give if we had no sun?
Okay. Tifaya, can you tell me the thing that you were thinking about that we read about this morning? You told me before it was called UV
Radiation?
Does anyone know what UV radiation is? Rajiv, can you tell us?
General heat that like warms up the whole earth.
Where does it come from, Rajiv?
The sun.
The sun. And what was special about UV radiation, Desire?
It's a ball.
What could it do to you?
Cancer.
Give you cancer from its...
Heat.
What are those things? That
Rays.
Rays. Thank you, Lucas. And so what advice would you give to someone about going outside in the sun too much? That might be a good question.
You can burn.
Because you guys yesterday when we did the Beyond thing, lots of you said the sun is dangerous.
It is.
In what way is the sun dangerous?
No.
Rajiv?
Because outside when you play, it's just not cold because it's hot.
How is that dangerous?
Because the sun is nearly by our earth and it can just send the hot.
How is it dangerous? Those of you who read the story this morning especially should know how the sun might be dangerous. Lucas?
It gives you hydrogen.
No.
Hydrogen.
That word was in the story. What does it do to your skin?
Burns you.
Burns you. So the sun is dangerous because it can burn you. Not everyone goes black. Some people go red. Some people get skin cancer, which is what the thing
Some people go.
said. And that can,
Sometimes people go. Boom.
yeah. Susanna.
Yeah.
It is. Okay. I'm going to choose two of these sentence starters. We've just had some good examples from them. You're going to think of two questions that you yourself would like to find out the answer to. Don't choose a question starter for a question that you already know the answer to. Okay? You're going to type both of those sentences into Pic Collage, and the only picture that you're allowed in your Pic Collage is the picture of the sun that you've already found just before. The first thing you do before you do your picture is write your two questions.